to Art Play's Circus Arts Lunch and Learn. Unfortunately, it was a little rainy today, so we couldn't be out on the green, but we are inside here at the Jemison Theater in the beautiful Alice Stevens Center, and we wanted to give you a taste of circus arts, and this is in celebration of our Bandaloop performances coming up next week, so be sure to go online and check that out. So our first performer today is a hula hooper, Robbie, and I'll let her go ahead and introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Robbie Lewis with Hoop for Fitness here in Birmingham, Alabama.
And we're just going to ask Robbie a few questions to get to know her better, and then she's going to jump right into her performance. So, Robbie, how did you get interested in hula hooping?
Ooh, it was many, many years ago. I saw this girl with a hoop that was probably this, literally this large, and it was so mesmerizing that I said, I have to have one of those. And this was back in the day in 2001, and back then you could not buy hula hoops, you could only learn how to make them. So since 2001, for 20 years, I've been making hula hoops, and in 2008, I started my business, Hoop for Fitness, teaching adults how to hoop dance. And so we have hoop dance classes here in Birmingham.
Amazing. So how many years have you been hula hooping professionally?
Professionally, I would say since 2008, so 13 years.
Amazing. And what do you love most about it? What keeps you pursuing this art?
It really is a feel-good activity. Plus, it gives you a little bit of a fitness factor because it gets your heart rate up. But it allows you to be creative in your own skin. And for a lot of individuals who maybe don't feel great about themselves, the hoop is very freeing because you're inside this, you're moving, and you're allowed to just be creative and become more of yourself. And so that's what I love about hooping. It's very creative, it is an art, and you get to move to music and just have fun with it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Robbie. And I'm going to get out of your way and let you do your thing. Lunch and Learn here at the Jemison Theater and the Al Stevens Center. We have our next performers here with us who will be doing acro yoga. We have Anne and Craig. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Ann Williams. This is my husband, Craig Williams, and we own Over Heels Gymnastics. And so this is just kind of an extension of all of our gymnastics experience.
Awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about how y'all got into circus arts and acro yoga?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a daughter who did gymnastics for years, and she now lives in San Francisco and is an aerial performer and contortion performer in San Francisco. And so she told me, Mom, you would love this stuff. You've got to try it. And so I went out to San Francisco and tried it, and I did fall in love with it. But there was no, at that point, there was no like aerial silks and aerial hoop lira in Birmingham. And so fortunately, since we own a gymnastics facility with nice high ceilings, we were able to install equipment and start classes there.
Amazing. And how long have you all been in the gymnastics world?
I've been in the gymnastics world since I was like 12 years old, so a long time. And then we started the aerial arts program about 6 years ago.
Amazing. And what do you love about it?
I love the fact that having been in gymnastics for so long, and of course with age, some of the things that your body could do, it can't do anymore, but my body can still do the aerial stuff. And so it's just, it's something that's great for all ages and all body types. So people will say, I'm not strong enough. And I always say, well, no, you don't do it because you're strong enough. You do it to get stronger.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being with us.
We're going to start off with some sun salutations. So with her feet apart, she takes a big inhale up, grabs the fabric, and does a big swan dive forward. She's going to bring her body half up in airplane pose, really beginning to warm up the back muscles, and roll it up. Wiggle that thing down, and a big, lovely stretch side to side. Now her next move, she's going to jush forward. And it doesn't look that hard, but this is even harder than a front plank. I can leave her here all day until she starts shaking. Go ahead and take it down to chair position. Good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Release the lower spine. We're going to bring this leg up and over. Drop it down and further release the hips. She's going to come forward into a crescent lunge. Slightly different than we do in normal. She's really tucking that pelvis. Let's work. So big forward fold. Go ahead and raise that hip up. Rotate up and back down. Good. And roll it back up. All right, let's wiggle that fabric down so you can do a little inversion for me. She goes through diamond legs, big extension. Takes it all the way back. Bringing that body forward. You can see her lovely long lines and decompresses her spine. In the gazelle, works on flexibility. Good. Yeah, go ahead and take it on up. So now she's going to take it up into one of the extremely more advanced poses. She's going to hip key up, really working those obliques. Beautiful. And balance. Oh, and she's going super advanced now, folks. So this shows you just a little bit about some of the beginning moves you can learn, and as we progress up into more advanced poses. Oh, she's rotating all the way through. Down. Back into a straddle. Out of the way. Have a diaper wrap. Take it to 1.5 diaper wrap. All the way up. Lovely stretch. And she's back where she started. All right, you feel warmed up now? All right.